No one can fire you from your own creative journey. No one can fire you from your YouTube channel. No one can fire you from writing your own book. No one can fire you, right, from being a poet. No one can fire you from the studio. Nobody can fire you from creating your art. I keep re-recording because I'm trying to live up to the expectations. That's what my mentee told me. And when I asked him whose expectations is he trying to live up to, he told me no one. And that is probably the same answer you have. You're letting your fear of criticism from people who may not even exist stop you from sharing your art, sharing your content, sharing your story. I'm sorry. During my sports reporting days, I would interview athletes and then spend hours and hours and hours re-recording these segments 7-8 times, and I was absolutely embarrassed because I was doing this at the track meets live. Just simply pure embarrassment, really. Every single take, I was trembling, I was sweating, I was just shaking from nervousness, and I was convinced that people were probably watching and making fun of me in their heads as I would just stand there with an athlete for like 15 minutes trying to ask them a couple questions because my delivery was just less than perfect. What I realized within all of that was through consistent practice, I eventually got better at it. I eventually was able to get to my one take recordings, and I didn't have the fear of not being able to record the content, do the interviews, ask the proper questions, but it didn't happen overnight. It grew from the confidence of every single rep, every single athlete that I interviewed, every single track meet that I attended, that I got better and better and better. I got more comfortable on camera because I just felt more natural, right? I felt like I was having a conversation with a friend. So how many ideas have you even put on hold, right, because of your self-doubt? How many times have you left your ideas sitting in the draft folder waiting for the perfect moment because you're waiting to feel when you're ready, right? The thing about expectations when we create art, right? We put ourselves in this box, in this prison of perfectionism, right? We have these critics, we have people that we think are going to judge our content, our art, whoever it may be. They don't necessarily exist, right? And we are holding ourselves to the standard that no one else is holding us to. And I want you to remember this. This is what I told my mentee, right? No one can fire you from your own creative journey. No one can fire you from your YouTube channel. No one can fire you from writing your own book. No one can fire you, right, from being a poet. No one can fire you from the studio. Nobody can fire you from creating your art. So why do we always have these expectations? Why do we always put it so we can't share our gift with the world when we're thinking that other people are going to judge us for it? The only person who's going to be able to stop you from this is you. And the solution that you've probably been looking for, right, is not going to go away. The fear of all of this isn't going to go away overnight, right? You have to practice. You have to keep practicing. You have to keep promoting. You have to keep persevering until the confidence becomes second nature for you, until you exude confidence every single time you put pen to paper, every single time you press record, every single time you go out in public. It comes from practicing, right? So I'm going to give you, again, some advice I gave my mentee that day. Record your content with the intention to never post it at all. This is what I like to consider your media vault, where you practice without pressure, right? This is going to allow you to just get comfortable with being on camera, remove that performance anxiety that you may have without thinking or without knowing that people are going to judge your work, right? You know they're not going to judge it because you know it's never going to be seen. All you're trying to do is get comfortable with speaking on camera while it's recording. If you think about someone who is a pianist, right? You just don't go start performing at Carnegie Hall on day one. You practice, right? You practice in your living room where nobody hears you except for maybe the people that live with you. And the same thing applies to content creation. Same thing applies to your art, right? You build your confidence in private before it goes public. And every single private recording session, every single private writing session is going to create this compound confidence for yourself, right? So that when you do press record and you do post your content, you do share your art, you share your gift with your world, it's going to feel awkward at first, yes, but you feel better, you feel lighter, you feel more confident, right? You feel that you are sharing something of value with other people who will be able to impact. And you're going to start flowing naturally as you start to build the muscle memory of being comfortable on camera, right? Your brain is going to start associating with pressing record with just being safe in a safe space instead of judgment. This is what I want you to do. I want you to start to set up your media vault and a practice routine. Pick some topics that you are confident about and just press record. That's it. Just press record. This can be for 3 minutes. This can be 5 minutes. Just get comfortable with talking. Just get comfortable with writing. Just get comfortable with creating your art without judgment. Find your tone, find your delivery style, find your presence, find your vibe, find your mood, whatever it is, right? Refine your talking points, refine your own authority, find your own aura, right? Whatever it is, right? The goal isn't to be perfect for this, right? It's for you to be able to get just a little bit more comfortable day by day, recording by recording, word by word, session by session. Because when you consistently are able to practice in a safe environment like this, you will build the confidence one day at a time, 1 week at a time, 5 minutes at a time, whatever it is, which will allow you to one day, hopefully, be able to share your arts with the world, because everyone needs to receive your art. Someone needs to hear your art. People need to be able to see everything that is inside of you, your gift, your values, so they can grow as well. So the only way they can grow is if you get out of your comfort zone, you get a little bit more confident, right? So you can share your gift with the world, so you can share your story with the world.